In you, I see ambition, I see passion, and most importantly, I see hope. And let me tell you, that's exactly where my journey started, with hope. People often ask me, Brad, how did you become successful? Others ask, what keeps you going when times get tough? And of course, one of the most common questions I hear is, why do so many girls like you? Well, today, I want to answer all of that, not just with words, but with the story of my journey. A journey filled with dreams, struggles, failures, and reinvention. Because at the end of the day, I am no different from any of you. The only difference is the choices I made and the lessons I learned along the way. I started as a small-town beginner. I wasn't born into Hollywood. There was no director father or producer uncle in my family tree. I was just a kid from Springfield, Missouri, a small-town boy with a love for movies and storytelling. As a child, I was fascinated by films. They transported me to different worlds, different lives. They made me feel something, but I never imagined myself as an actor. Not at first. I thought I'd be a journalist or maybe an ad man. Acting was something distant, something reserved for people from the big cities, not for someone like me. But dreams have a way of sneaking into your heart, and once they settle in, they refuse to leave. When I was in college at the University of Missouri, something shifted. I realized that I didn't want to sit behind a desk writing about stories. I wanted to be in them. I wanted to live them. That's when I made a decision that changed my life forever. 2 weeks before I was supposed to graduate, I packed my bags, got into my beat-up car, and drove to Los Angeles. I had $325 in my pocket and a dream that felt larger than life. Was I scared? Absolutely. Did I know what I was doing? Not at all. But sometimes taking a leap of faith is the only way forward. The making of a fighter is full of struggles and rejections. People assume that success happens overnight, but let me tell you, it doesn't. Not for me, not for anyone. When I arrived in LA, I had nothing but my determination. I had no acting experience, no connections, and no idea how to navigate the industry. So, I took whatever work I could find. I worked odd jobs, dressed as a giant chicken for a fast food restaurant, delivered refrigerators, and even drove strippers to parties just to make ends meet. And then came the auditions. I went to dozens, probably hundreds. I'd walk into those rooms with my heart pounding, deliver my lines, and then hear the dreaded words, "We'll be in touch." Of course, they never called back. Rejection became my daily routine. And that's when I realized something. Rejection isn't failure. It's just part of the process. Every no brought me closer to a yes. Every setback was a lesson. If you truly want something, you don't quit when it gets hard. You keep showing up. One day, I finally landed a few small TV roles. Nothing big, but enough to keep me going. Enough to prove to myself that I could do this. And then, Thelma and Louise happened. A small role, just a few minutes of screen time. But it was enough to make people notice me. And that's when the doors started to open. People ask me, what keeps you going when life gets tough? Here's my answer: passion and gratitude, finding purpose in the journey. Even on my worst days, I remind myself why I started. I love storytelling, I love learning, I love growing, and I always believe that every setback is teaching me something. There were times when my movies flopped, times when my personal life was a mess, times when I questioned everything, but instead of breaking me, those moments made me stronger. I learned that success isn't about reaching the top. It's about staying true to yourself, no matter how many times you fall. People ask, how do you play so many different roles? The secret to this is never stop learning. The art of reinvention is keep learning, keep growing. From playing a cowboy in Thelma and Louise, a fighter in Fight Club, a spy in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or a father in The Tree of Life, every role taught me something new. The moment you stop growing, you start fading. That's why I keep challenging myself. That's why I take risks, because life is about evolution, not perfection. If you want to be truly great at something, never be comfortable. Keep pushing, keep evolving, learn new skills, take risks. And now the big question that you all want to know, why do so many girls like you? This is a funny one. People assume it's about looks, but let me tell you something. Looks fade, but confidence lasts. People are drawn to authenticity. If you are comfortable with yourself, if you treat people with kindness, if you carry yourself with purpose, that's what makes you attractive. So, my advice to you, be real, be kind, and never be afraid to be yourself. People ask, what does success really mean? I want to tell you, success is more than money or fame. For me, success isn't just about money or awards. It's about doing what you love, helping others along the way, staying grateful no matter how high you climb. There was a time when I thought success was about making it big, but now I know it's about something much deeper. It's about making a difference. It's about lifting others up. It's about leaving the world a little better than you found it. So, to all of you sitting here today, let me leave you with this. Dream big, even if people laugh at you. Work hard, even when no one believes in you. Stay humble, even when you make it. And most importantly, enjoy the ride, because life isn't just about reaching the top. It's about who you become along the way. I hope this speech inspires and resonates with you. Keep chasing your dreams and never let fear stop you from becoming who you are meant to be. Thank you.